what does ABQ do? Because I've seen the way you make drinks. It's really interesting. It's like you're a scientist or some
Yes.
sort. Yeah. So can you explain to me exactly what is?
Alors, ABQ stand for Albuquerque. Because basically ABQ is based on Breaking Bad.
What about if people want to have parties, birthdays, and things like that? Are they able to
Yeah,
book the area to come and have a
yeah.
party?
So the room we're actually in right now
Yeah.
is amazing to book.
In
Within
terms of
some instruction, they're gonna do some drinks using molecular mixology. Few basic techniques, because obviously molecular technology takes a lot of mixology takes a lot of time
Yeah.
for each process, but
Welcome to Finding the Signal. This is MDK. I know you guys are wondering. Normally, there's a background that's got Finding the Signal behind me. So you guys are probably wondering where I am today. I'm at ABQ London in Hackney. And I'm here with Mr. Thomas.
hello,
How you doing, man?
I'm very good. And you?
Good to finally
Meet you, mate.
Yes, meet you and have you sit down because you're always busy when I come around, man.
Always running around, bro.
That's good. That's the life of a manager.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we don't say.
I'm gonna ask you. So, for anybody who doesn't know who is Thomas, maybe if you can introduce yourself and let me know who are you basically and what are you doing at ABQ.
All right. Who am I? So I'm Thomas. I'm a French guy.
Okay.
I'm a general manager here at ABQ London.
Okay.
I'm one of the oldest employee actually. I've been here for the past 6 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've been actually hired back in Paris when they came as a
Okay.
pop-up bar
Yeah.
back in 2015, I guess. Something like that, yeah.
What ABQ came to?
ABQ
Paris?
came to Paris.
Yeah.
It used to be just a pop-up, so they had like the Breaking Bad bar van,
Yeah.
the van coming to Paris.
Like the caravan.
Yeah, the caravan, yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
RV, yeah. It was quite an adventure.
Yeah.
But that would be a whole entire new podcast
All
to
right.
just told the story about this. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that would be good to hear about that. So you came to ABQ. Did you start as a manager when you came in?
No, alors I started first. So when back in Paris, yes, they give me the duty manager, but I was just a newly fresh bartender out of school.
Yeah.
So I was just learning the job basically.
Okay.
But I have a background in like studying business, so I kind of have a perspective on like a bigger view
Yeah.
on what's happening basically. But it was my real first experience.
Okay.
And then when I came back to London,
Yeah.
I really start from the beginning,
Okay.
from bar backing, and then just make my way up to where I am today.
All right. When you came to this one, you started as a what? As a bartender?
I started as a barback. Then I was a pizza chef.
Yeah.
Then I was just a bartender, and then a waiter,
Yeah.
and then manager, assistant manager,
Yes.
and then general manager.
All right. Was
Yeah.
that before COVID? Because I used to come here. I can't remember exactly when. I think it was 2020 or 2019. Yeah.
2019, I would say 2020, February, this one we close.
Yeah.
So, yeah, at that time I was assistant manager.
Okay.
Yeah. And then before, I was assistant manager for 2 years.
Yes.
And then before I was just, I think still the pizza chef, bartender. I'm a bit everywhere, I have to admit.
Oh, so you know
yeah.
every part of the business.
Yeah, because I've been working in each section, so basically I know a bit everything.
Yeah.
I'm quite close with the owner as well, so
Okay.
I know what he wants.
Yeah.
He know what to expect from me and what I can.
And who is
provide,
the
so.
owner? Is that the main man?
The owner is a man called Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the owner
He's
of
the owner of
ABQ.
ABQ, yeah.
Okay.
Founder, owner, creator.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the
Oh,
one who came up with the idea.
and when COVID came, how did it affect the business? Did it affect you at all?
Well, we had to close,
Yeah.
obviously. So it affected the business.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we don't just have ABQ.
Yeah.
We also have another bar, immersive bar called the Bletchley.
Where's the Bleachley?
The Bletchley is on King's Road in Chelsea.
Okay.
It's at you can find it at Chelsea Fun House,
All right.
which is the whole building.
Yeah.
And we had also the Grid, which is more of a escape game
Okay.
in central London.
Yeah.
And so yeah, at that time we were kind of wondering what we were going to do.
Yeah.
So what we did is that we closed the bar, obviously, but we had the pizzeria.
Yeah.
So we keep opening the pizzeria and start doing deliveries.
Yeah.
It was quite hectic because
I could imagine, yeah.
we never had so much to deal with
Yes.
in terms of deliveries,
Yeah.
or even on the floor when we were open.
Yes.
So it was quite hectic. So we were working 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And on the other side, in Chelsea, the boss decided to bottle the cocktail, and this is where we start to sell cocktail by Lollipop.
Yeah.
So small bottled cocktail, basically.
Okay.
So we start a new whole business. We reach out to our community, to our customer base, and they help us a lot by being the first one to buy our drinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna ask you the question that everybody probably wondering: what does ABQ do? Because I've seen the way you make drinks. It's really interesting. It's like you're a scientist or
Yes.
some sort. Yeah. So can you explain to me exactly what is?
Alors, ABQ stands for Albuquerque. Because basically ABQ is based on Breaking Bad.
Yes.
It's an immersive experience. We were kind of the first one to do it back in 2015.
Yeah.
Where people don't just come into a theme bar. We're
Yeah.
not just a theme bar. People have to interact with the cocktails.
Okay.
So the idea is that we put people into yellow hazmat suits.
Oh yeah, the hot mess.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, we dressed up. We put them into the Breaking Bad universe. So they dressed up with hazmat suits.
Yeah.
We gave them goggles, masks, gas masks,
Yeah.
and then within some instruction, they're gonna do some drinks using molecular mixology. Few basic techniques, because obviously molecular technology takes a lot of mixology takes a lot of time
Yeah.
for each process, but
I mean, do you have to be a scientist to be able to mix? Or
absolutely not.
okay.
Absolutely not. I was very bad at science.
Yeah.
I think shout out to my neighbor next to me who give me all the answers
Yeah.
back at school. But yeah, no. You don't need to be a scientist.
Okay.
We write down the instruction as easy as possible. It's really we feed you with the spoon, basically.
Okay.
Literally, if you want. I wish we could do something a bit more mixology,
Yeah.
a bit more intense.
Okay.
But obviously, after you take out the fun,
Yeah.
you're just back at school and like the boring science
Yeah,
class.
then it's gonna be boring. Okay.
Exactly.
I mean, later on it'll be really interesting. I'd like to come down and then you can
Of
show
course.
us and see
Yeah.
how
yeah.
you make them. But if somebody wants to come to ABQ, they want to come and experience the whole experience. How do they do it? Do you order online? Do you have to call in? How do you? how do you do it?
So for mainly the bookings you're gonna do online.
Yeah.
You just go to abqlondon.com.
Mhm.
.co.uk, sorry. And then after, if you want to book for more than 6 people, we're gonna ask you to call,
Yeah.
because we have, in terms of schedule, we have to organize it.
Mhm. Can you book for one person?
Alors, you could book for one person,
Yeah.
but it would be quite boring experience. I
Okay,
have
so it's
to
better
admit.
if you come with
Yeah,
friends.
minimum 2 people. It's the best.
Yeah.
What we do with this experience is that now we're bringing people together.
Yeah.
I think, and it works pretty well. Which basically, if 2 couples come, we're gonna bring them together on one table.
All right.
Most of the time, I have to admit, it clicked,
Yeah.
and we have a lot of couples that stay together after for an extra drink or make friends forever.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool.
Okay, so
It can be disturbing. Sorry, at the first time, but
yeah, so it's good for people to mingle and make friends and
yeah,
obviously form
exactly.
relationships and
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Because it's not like we force you to have a discussion. They have to, like, they will have to communicate in between the two
yeah.
to finish their cocktails. So yeah, it
What
pushed them to communicate.
what about for kids? Is it user friendly? Because I saw on your website there was I don't know if it's game where the family can come. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. So we just launched that recently
yeah,
after the experience of some customers, some French people actually who were here on holiday and couldn't wanted absolutely to do this experience.
yeah,
They couldn't let their kids to a nanny or anything, so
yeah.
they had to bring them in.
Okay,
And me, I was nice, so I make them discover and do some drinks for the kids,
yeah.
and they loved it.
Is it?
Yeah, they had sparkle in their eyes, something that we used to see in adult customer at the
Yes.
very beginning, but we start to see less and less. So
Yeah.
it bring back some memories and the good vibe and why I like to do that, what I'm doing. And so I launched the idea that okay, we should probably do something for the kids.
Yeah.
Uh, we did not advertise much at the beginning, so it wasn't pick it up. But we start doing it this weekend,
Yeah.
and it's just blowing up now, right
Okay.
now. So we are getting very packed. It's only Sunday in the first two sessions, so
Yeah.
between 1 and 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's user friendly. So obviously the kids do non-alcoholic drinks.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna
Obviously.
ask you. So are they able to do like non-alcoholic drinks
Yes,
and yeah?
so we have exactly the same cocktail, but the non-alcoholic versions.
Okay.
Nowadays they do some non-alcoholic spirits that
Yes.
they call amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, they can do non-alcoholic way, and they do ice cream for the second drink.
That's brilliant. And which one is your favorite? Which one is your favorite cocktail?
My favorite cocktail, you
Yeah.
mean in general
In
or
general,
here?
or when you're mixing downstairs, which one do you recommend, or which one is
Mm,
you find more interesting?
okay, right now I have to say that it's not a really a cocktail, but I would go for maybe like rum old fashioned,
Okay.
or I'm getting into mezcal recently.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
not only cocktails. So you can make other
No.
drinks.
I'm talking about what I like as cocktail.
Okay.
I was answering this question first. But here now, right now, you don't really choose the cocktail that you make. We made it pretty easy. Rum. Everyone likes rum.
Yeah.
Um, it's quite balanced. If you like sweet, it's gonna be sweet enough. If you like sour, it's gonna be sour enough.
Yeah.
It's a very generic drink
Okay.
that you make, because basically at the end it's not necessarily about the drinks, but more the experience.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the final, but the journey.
Okay. That's true. That's good. That's good.
So yeah, meeting people and doing and feel like you are in Breaking Bad and playing with science equipments, everything.
Okay.
But if I had to say which one of these three drinks that you get, my favorite, I would say the second one,
Okay.
because you're making your own spice rum. So you're gonna infuse spices into dark rum,
Yeah.
and this one come out just amazing every time.
Okay.
It's really good.
I mean, the way it looks, when you look at from a distance, it looks a bit dangerous. I see that you're wearing the mask and everything. Is there any time where people have accidents where you, I don't know. No, there's no.
I'm touching wood. Nothing happened so far.
Okay. So the
Um,
health and safety is good.
Yeah. We make sure we tell people at the beginning of the session
Yeah.
that they should not touch the dry ice, not eat the dry ice. We warn them about all the danger that could potentially happen.
Yeah.
And obviously we are always on the floor, keep
Watching,
looking, watching
helping,
what
yeah.
they're doing. I had to maybe save one or two people
Okay.
once to stop them to trying to eat the dry ice when they're
Yeah.
a bit too drunk. But no, thank God it's never happened too many times. So
Okay.
yeah.
Now that's amazing, man. So tell me about the one in Madrid, because I was talking to Martina and she was talking about they're gonna open another branch in Madrid.
Yes.
Do you know anything about that?
Alors, I know very little yet so far, but yes, we are gonna open. We will open in Madrid
Yeah.
around end of April, May,
Mm-hmm.
beginning of May. I might be going there actually to help set it up.
Okay.
Um, Yeah, I don't know much about it, but it's gonna be huge. It's gonna
It's
be
gonna be
huge.
big.
We have I know about the location, for example, is
Yeah.
it's a huge space. It used to be outdoor cinema
Okay.
parking lot.
Yeah.
So
What
there's
in Madrid?
in Madrid, yeah.
Okay.
So there was like I think some just a drink area, food area,
Yeah.
and the cinema.
Okay.
I think we're gonna keep this food and drink area and have also the van, the ABQ van RV over there to do
All
the
right.
experience.
Okay.
So that should be a cool. And it's gonna be with summer and hot and warm.
Yeah, I could imagine when
Yeah, it's gonna
when it's
change from
summer. Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Because I remember when I used to come here, you used to be able to see downstairs from this wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I see now
Exactly.
they've changed it. What was the idea behind changing it to be like this now?
Alors, yeah, since the very first opening
Yeah.
and now, there was a lot of changes. Um, so when you came before, so before the pandemic, the van was
Used to be at the front.
forward.
Yeah, yeah,
The whole back of the place, which is the garden,
yeah.
I would say, was the kitchen and restaurant area, the
Okay,
pizzeria,
yes.
Saint Pizza.
Yeah.
That unfortunately we had to close. But
Oh, so you don't do the pizza
we
anymore?
don't do the pizza anymore. No, we don't now.
Okay.
It becomes a bit too expensive and not making enough revenue.
Yeah.
So,
So are you not making food at the moment?
for now, we don't make food,
Okay.
but probably when people are going to see or hear this, we will have food already. It's on the way.
Okay.
It's coming. We are just finalizing the last bits and bobs decisions. But it should be here by next week. But it's going to be completely different. It would be, I think, an Indian Italian mix.
Okay.
Yeah, just come over and try it.
And try it.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to come to ABQ, if they are not driving, what's the nearest station? 'Cause
Alors, the nearest station would be the Overground, Hackney Central.
yeah.
For the underground, I think the closest one, which is not that close, is actually Bethnal Green.
Okay.
But then you can take a bus, which is straight 10 minutes.
To come here.
Yeah, to come here. For parking and everything, it's a bit more complicated.
Okay.
You've got the Tesco parking, but you're only allowed 2 hours, I think.
Yeah.
You have to look around for basically to park somewhere else, basically. Yeah.
Okay. What about if people want to have parties, birthdays, and things like that? Are they able to
Yeah.
book the area to come and have
Yeah.
a party?
So the room we're actually in right now
Yeah.
is amazing to book
Okay.
for these kind of parties because it's really intimate.
Yeah.
And you can have your own music, own DJ
Yeah.
up here, completely separate from downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
The maximum capacity here is 70 people. So that's the only thing that could just
Is it 70
slow down.
standing and sitting, obviously?
Sitting and sending, yeah, together, all
Okay.
together. And then you could rent the whole venue, but this is another
Conversation.
budget.
Is it expensive? If say maybe I wanted to throw my own party, I
Alors,
wanted to book, I don't know, the upstairs and downstairs. Will it cost a lot of money?
it would depends. We would quote you basically because it would depend on the day.
Okay.
You decide. Obviously, if you want to do on a Saturday, it would not cost you the same as if you want to do it on a Wednesday, Thursday,
Yeah.
or something like that. But all of that, you can contact Martina,
Yes.
and you send all the details, and she will come up with a quote for you.
In terms of people wanting to find you, do you have a page on Instagram?
Yeah, we have ABQ London.
Okay.
Very easy. If you want to look for ABQ Madrid, it's ABQ Mad.
ABQ
Simple as
Med
that.
on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
If you just look for ABQ London, you will find the link tree for all of the venues and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Thomas, man. I'm
Yeah,
looking
thank you.
forward to going down and
Yeah,
you
let's
can
have
show me.
fun.
And hopefully, I'm not gonna drink the dry ice. Is it?
Of course, no, I will not let that happen.
All right. Now that's brilliant, guys. We broadcasting live from ABQ London, so you can find them in Hackney if you want to come and enjoy. What do you call it? Is it the molecule experience?
Yeah, the molecular immersive experience.
All right.
Yeah.
No, brilliant.
Let's
man.
go cook, mate.
Thank you very much.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, we're gonna go down. I'll come and join you. Yeah.
All right, see you.
All right. Take care, man. All right, buddy.